welcome back to another video. A couple of videos ago we were talking about blueberry chicken. We didn't end up having blueberry chicken that night, and then I thought, oh actually I might as well share the recipe. So this is from another YouTuber. Her name is Colleen Ballinger, and I've kind of gone on what she's done, but I've adapted it because some of the ingredients that she's used I don't really like. So, and their measurements are in cups, which here in the UK we kind of use mil, and yeah. So I've got all my ingredients behind me. I'm also going to be making some potatoes, some mashed potato, maybe some green beans or something with that. So you're going to need 4 chicken breasts, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 small onion, 12 ounces of blueberries, 120 ml of balsamic vinegar, not the glaze, the vinegar, there is a difference, have a look, 80 ml of maple syrup, some mixed herbs, a drizzle of honey, and whatever cheese you want to use. So she's used, in her recipe, she used goat's cheese with blueberries in it, and I don't like goat's cheese at all. So we are using some blue cheese, again, which I'm not too keen on because it's quite strong, but I'm only going to use a little bit of blue cheese, and then I've got some spreadable cheese, and then I have some mozzarella and some cheddar just to shove on, cheese it up on the top halfway through cooking. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my butter, pop that in the saucepan and let that heat up. Okay, so we've got 4 large chicken breasts, and what we want to do is we want to create a little pocket in them, just like that, to be able to stuff them with. Be careful, because sometimes you think that you can make a pocket and you can't, because some of the chicken breasts are weird shapes. I have washed my hands, by the way. I did that before. See, there's a nice little pocket there. So now I'm going to get the cheese. So this is just strong cheese, so like if you use goat's cheese, use that. I don't know if I'm going to like it with this cheese, because I normally don't like this cheese at all, but I'm going to give it a go. Right, so I've chopped some bits of cheese, and I'm just going to take those, I'm going to stick those inside the chicken. I'm using one knife that has only touched cheese, and one knife that's touched the raw chicken as well. I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan now that the butter's melted, and let's put a little bit of Philadelphia in those chicken breasts as well. Make it nice and creamy. Woo! We're going to drop the chicken into the pan. So the idea is that we are searing the chicken now on both sides, so it's like it looks a bit cooked on either side before we take it out. So I'm just going to leave that in there for a couple of minutes and get rid of the things that I've just used. Don't want that salmonella, girl. Yes, sizzling away. Okay, so while that's cooking, I'm going to start chopping up my onion. She chopped. Right, so it's been a few minutes, and I think my chicken looks good. So I'm just going to take out the chicken, and I'm going to pop it aside in an oven tray. So we've got our chicken breasts in the little tray. I'm just going to leave those to the side for now, and we will come back to those in a minute. Okay, so now in the same pan that we just cooked the chicken in, and it's got all that grossness in, we're going to use that, just add a little bit more olive oil, and now we are going to turn the heat back up, and we are going to add the onion. So we're going to be cooking the onion until the onion's like brown and like translucent and a nice kind of, well, cooked. Yep. Okay, so that is about done. So now I'm going to pour in the blueberries. 120 ml of balsamic vinegar, 80 ml of Canadian maple syrup. I've done a little bit more than that, but meh, oh well. So Colleen recommends rosemary, but I am going to use some mixed herbs, and I'm just going to sprinkle some of that in there. So now what we want to do is we want to leave this to boil, and once it's really boiled, we're going to bring it down to a simmer. So that's now boiling. Just going to bring it down a little bit. So we're just going to allow our blueberries to simmer for about 10 minutes. While my blueberries are cooking for 10 minutes, I'm just going to cover my chicken in a little bit more Philadelphia cheese and some honey. Blueberries are done. It looks like that, and I'm not going to spill it on the floor this time. And we are just going to pour this all over the chicken. I want as many blueberries on the chicken as possible. So now I'm going to put this in the oven for about 20-25 minutes on 180 degrees. So the chicken's still in the oven, and it's going to be about another 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to make some green beans. So if you want to make the green beans, you just chop the ends off like so. I mean, I don't always chop the ends off, so I'll chop some off, and that'll be cool because they're already trimmed. So that is awesome. I'm just going to put some cold water in that, allow it to boil, and then I'm going to bring it back down to a simmer, and hopefully it should all be done at the same time. I should probably just say, before lockdown, I did zero cooking. Carl loves the kitchen and cooking, and every time I try and cook anything, he's over my shoulder. So it's just a lot easier, and it saves arguments if he does it because he's got a passion for cooking. But since this lockdown's happened, I've developed a little bit of a passion for cooking too, and so this is kind of my go-to recipe every time it's my turn. And I am not a cook, and I do not claim to be a cook or a good one at all, because I'm not, and I always get things wrong, and I always need to ask Carl for help because he knows what he's doing and I don't. But this is a recipe that I've really enjoyed following, and it tastes really good. So my potatoes are cooked, so I'm now just going to drain out all the water. So I'm just going to add a little bit of butter into the potatoes. There she goes. And normally I mash it first, and then actually I get a whisk and then I whisk it up, but because the baby's asleep, I'm not going to whisk. I'm just going to beat them up. Chicken's just come out the oven, and Carl is just making sure it's cooked.
Yeah, juices are clear. Good.
Oh yeah, juices are clear. Delicious! So I'm just going to serve it all up in some big bowls. And here we have some delicious blueberry chicken, all done. I'm not a chef, but if you liked this video and you've tried it, then please give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. We're new at this, so yeah, give us some support and love it. Bye!